Hi, I'm Anand Radhakrishnan, CEO of Sundaram Asset Management Company. I'm here to introduce our new fund offer, Sundaram Business Cycle Fund. It is an open-ended equity fund that will invest in businesses driven by certain medium to long-term big trends that we are seeing in the economy. The NFO is opening on 5th June and close on 19th of June this year. What is a business cycle fund and why we think it should be driven by medium to long-term themes? As we know, many individual companies, sectors go through various cycles of early growth, maturity, and decline. And sometimes these cycles are very short period, sometimes they go for very long periods of time. Focusing only on individual sector cycles tend to make one's investment horizon very short and extremely dynamic. Whereas if you do investing businesses that go through big cyclical growth, but driven by big underlying themes, these themes are economic trends, global trends, driven by various factors, including government policies, etc., then we see a very structural growth opportunity that evolve in our fund. Investing in powerful themes during the upcycle tend to give higher growth opportunities and also probably give excess returns for our investors. Now, why Sundaram Business Cycle Fund? Sundaram Business Cycle Fund wants to capitalize on the emerging themes and businesses that are entering strong growth phase. In that pursuit, we have identified 4 big trends that are currently operating in the economy. One clearly is an import substitution or indigenization trend. We call it Make in India, Atmanirbhar, etc. This is not unique to India. We see it across the world. Earlier, there was a time when demand is created, supply was created either in China or in India. If it is for manufacturing, supply was created in China. If it is services, supply was created in India. There are times have changed. In an era of deglobalization or localization, there is a lot more emphasis that countries have to be self-reliant for their needs. So in that pursuit, India has also launched a significant drive towards Make in India or Make for India. We think multiple sectors are benefiting out of it, whether it is auto components, capital goods, specialty chemicals, medical equipments, etc. Or some of the easy sectors or simple sectors that benefit. We also think indigenization is working in sectors like defense, railways as well. So we expect this trend to play out over many years in the future and find investing opportunities there. The second trend is digitalization or digital disruption. Earlier, we were using technology as support to businesses. Now, we are using technology to disrupt businesses. We have seen evolution of companies that use technology to change the way businesses are done. We have seen emergence of food tech company, edu tech company, e-commerce companies, online healthcare platforms, etc. And we think this is the way economy is going to progress and develop, generate value. There are many interesting ideas already in the listed space, and we expect more companies to get listed. And we see a mega trend there, and ability to identify businesses there will be very crucial. The third trend is what we call as urbanization, premiumization, and formalization. As more and more people move towards urban areas for want of better education, better healthcare, better employment opportunities, the need for many products and services go up exponentially. The need for living spaces, so you need good real estate companies to build apartments, the need for educational services, the need for healthcare services. You need hospital chains, pharmacy chains, uh, laboratories, etc. The need for urban retailing services, whether it is in grocery retailing, food retailing, fashion retailing, etc. We see a whole lot of companies benefit by this trend in urbanization. And in India, we are seeing urbanization spread to second and third line of cities and towns as well. And that is giving big leg of growth for many companies in these areas. Second trend is premiumization, where not only people are consuming, they are kind of moving up the chain in terms of quality and value. And there was a time when people were buying entry-level cars, entry-level motorcycles, etc. Today, we are seeing big growth for within the even with amongst the entry-level buyers, premium cars, SUVs, premium motorcycles, leisure bikes, etc. So clearly that is a trend towards premiumization. It is not only in automobiles, it is there in garments, it's there in footwear, it is there in consumer staples, it is there in real estate. People want to own bigger and flashier apartments, etc. So we think companies that cater to premium end of the businesses and charge price for quality tend to deliver good returns over longer periods of time. Third trend is formalization. There is a huge shift of market share from unorganized sector to organized sector over the last many years, and we think this is going to continue. And this trend cuts across sectors, whether it is a lending companies, whether it is a real estate company, or whether it is a paint company. We are seeing they get benefited out of a shift of market share from unorganized sector to organized sector. Our ability to identify good companies there will help the fund to deliver good long-term return. The fourth theme that we are focusing on, sustainable living. This is a global trend, and we think in India also, many businesses are either pledging towards more sustainable ways of manufacturing their products or services. Many companies are helping these companies with the technology and products to achieve that. So you not only focus on companies that are committing to more sustainable way of doing business, we are also looking at companies that help to enable this transition as well. These companies again cut across multiple sectors, whether it is an auto component company that makes component for an electric car, to an energy company that is using renewable source of energy, to a recycling company, the choices across the sectors. So these are the four themes that we like to focus: make in India, sustainable living, digitization, urbanization, premiumization, and formalization. We hope to allocate more or less equally across themes and keep the diversified nature of the fund intact. In the future, if one of the themes become less relevant, we will change the theme to something different or alternately more powerful over a period of time. In that sense, the fund will also be a dynamic thematic fund and won't be a static thematic fund. Sundaram Business Cycle Fund is suitable for investors who already have core allocation to their core categories of funds, whether it is large cap fund, flexi cap, multi cap, and other funds, and are looking to have exposure to thematic set of funds, but don't know which theme to focus on. There are many thematic funds in the market, and as an investor, one wouldn't know which is the easy fund, which is the trend to focus on, which is the fund to pick up, etc. Here, in this fund, we are giving an opportunity for the investor to focus or invest in 4 dynamic themes that are there in the market, and even in future themes that can come up in the market. We take the onus of changing the themes at our end. So to that extent, the investors who do not want or who do not have the tools to decide on which thematic fund to focus on should look at this fund. Investors should talk to their advisors or mutual fund distributors regarding the suitability of this fund to their overall portfolio. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.